Hi there, my name is Cupicate, and welcome back to clangen with Sun Clan. Now, Sun Clan is definitely small in its kingdom. We have lost 3 cats in total, but no new little kits are really being born, other than little leopard paw that we have here. Our clan is small, existing only of 8 cats, and Broken Star has noticed this. And he's decided that he needs to work a little harder to make sure his queen supplies him with kits. Now, one of y'all left a very helpful comment saying that they could possibly have kits faster if you do take them on a patrol. This challenge was actually created before this newer version of the game, according to the creator, and it looks as though from the date markers on Discord that is absolutely true. So now with this newer version, we may have to put them into like a training patrol to see if they have kits faster. After all, we're trying to build a line of royalty. I also really need to work on keeping track of pretty much where everybody aligns in their ranking. So we have Broken Star, who is in fact our king, our leader. Flyfoot, who is the queen. Clear Strike is the royal doctor. Bubbling Lake is a knight who is currently grieving, and we are going to reset essentially every time we have a new episode. We're going to reset how many marks they have against them. It's too much for me to keep track of with my ADHD brain. So essentially when a new episode starts, they get to start over. Essentially, it's like they're forgiven. Enough time has passed. They've been forgiven. We have Model Bracken, who is a peasant, but he's definitely one of the best warriors out there, despite his rank. Sneeze Tree is a noble. Quill Snout is a knight as well, who was specifically knighted by Broken Star himself. And then Little Leopard Paw. Leopard Paw is an abandoned kit that came in as a peasant rank. All right, so we're gonna do patrols today, and I'm gonna send our king and queen on patrols to see if that doesn't help the process of having kits move forward a little faster. All right, and everyone was successful, and I just sent the king and queen on a training patrol, so all they did was teach each other tricks, which I think is adorable. I kind of like to think of this as like they're dating, even though yes, they're together and they're married. They're just going on long walks. They might be having a meal together, just something adorable like that. And now we are on the 15th moon. Broken Star stands above the clan and proclaims that Leopard Paw shall now be known as Leopard Mist. What a beautiful name, honoring their valiance. But Broken Star still leaves Leopard Mist with the peasant rank, telling them that they will have the opportunity when the time comes to fight to be a knight. And if they are knighted, then the nobles can hold a trial to see if they can become a noble. But for now, they have been given a name, and that is good enough for Leopard Mist. Bubbling Lake picks themselves up out of their nest and begins the day anew, a fresh conviction in their heart, so Bubbling Lake is no longer grieving. Okay, so this is interesting. Model Bracken and Leopard Mist go out on a patrol together for old time's sake. They come across a new medicine cat. Now, we may have to essentially go in and demote them because I think there can only be one royal doctor. Actually, I'm going to read that before I say officially. But they did come along with a litter of kits. So it's possible that it was forbidden in another clan for this medicine cat to have kits, and they had to leave with their kits to escape possible persecution for what they did. So now we have Paprika and Torn kits. All right, so after reading, it does specifically say in this challenge that medicine cats cannot have kits. And so Broken Star, having been introduced to Paprika and understanding the situation, says that Paprika may stay in the clan but can no longer have duties as a royal doctor or a medicine cat. But Broken Star takes pity on Paprika. Paprika tells a story of falling in love with another cat. This cat giving birth to a beautiful little kit. Only one, but the birthing was too much, and he lost the love of his life. And so, knowing his story, Broken Star says, instead of your duties as a medcat, I want you to be the royal mediator. He declares that this cat is noble for saving a kit, despite the circumstances. But he says that Paprika can no longer have a mate and must stay true to the royal family. Their duty is to Sun Clan and Sun Clan alone. The child, however, will be given the rank of knight when they are old enough, but not nobility. So these are Broken Stars. I did roll for a couple of these to determine how Broken Star would act, so thanks to the dice, this is what has been decided. I did, however, not roll for the mediator thing. I thought that would be a cute idea, since medicine cats, according to this particular challenge, can't have kits, doesn't mean that Paprika would have to essentially get kicked out. Instead, Broken Star has chosen to show mercy, but it's also kind of for his gain because now he has a royal mediator. It looks like we have our first failure for patrol between Quill Snout, the knight, and Sneeze Tree, the noble. So nobles don't really have any penalties, but Quill Snout does. So we're gonna have to put a mark against Quill Snout. It is the 17th moon, and Bubbling Lake has been thinking about retiring, resisting it at every moment, but the aches and pains of old age ail them at all times now. They are worn down and tired, and so they approach Broken Star, and they are honored with their tireless service. What is this? So Broken Star and Flyfoot are out on a date. They're walking along the beach, enjoying the sand in their paws. But then Broken Star takes the patrol down farther along the beach. But there's something odd there. And then Flyfoot is terrified by what Broken Star has found. They tear off back to camp at the site of a broken ginger cat statue. What? That is insane. I don't know who wrote this, but this is gold. I love this. Even though they are excited to finally be made an apprentice, it takes a bit of coaxing from Paprika. It takes a bit of coaxing by Paprika for Tornkit to step forward for their ceremony. Paprika watches in pride as they're named Tornpaw and touch noses with Broken Star. And then something else interesting happens where Bubbling Lake was seen chasing a rogue off of the territory. So Bubbling Lake has actually retired, but is still chasing rogues. Our queen has fallen. Flyfoot went missing and was found dead. Broken Star fusses gently with Flyfoot's fur, hiding the evidence of what killed them. They want to remember them as they were in life, not like this. Broken Star retires to their nest once the vigil comes to a close, their throat raw from crying. Oh! Broken Star curls up tightly, sniffling as they ponder over how Flyfoot won't ever get to rise in the morning again. Oh my gosh, my heart! Our king, we have no royal line. Oh, this is not good. We may actually lose, like, quickly if we can't get a queen. All the females in the clan are too young, and I don't approve of mentor-apprentice relationships. So this may be it. Whoa! Oh my gosh. So Tornpaw has excelled so much in the training that Broken Star has given that they are now Torn Spots, even though they are only 10 moons old. Oh my goodness. I wonder if Broken Star is thinking clearly. I don't think that this is one of those decisions that he made with a clear mind because he is so riddled with grief from losing his queen. And now Model Bracken retires as an elder. He was an amazing cat, that never made it to knighthood. They have the ceremony, and then suddenly a lightning storm breaks out. Some of the driftwood surrounding the camp is hit by the lightning and is set on fire. And Quillsnout is trapped beneath some of the wood. Mottle Bracken, in his elderly age, does everything he can to get Quillsnout out of the fire. But in doing so, he burns and does not survive the burn. Mottle Bracken has been lost to the clan. Clearstrike wails when they see the body of Mottle Bracken still cold in the clearing. They sit vigil that night as grief fills their heart. Clearstrike is eager to get up and busy themselves the next day, refusing to sit still for any moment lest their thoughts begin to linger to Mottle Bracken. So it looks as though that Clearstrike, our royal doctor, was close to Mottle Bracken. Probably from all the injuries that he had sustained and the scar on his side, Clearstrike probably took very good care of him. We have gotten all the way to Moon 33 with nothing happening. Our cats are too skilled to lose in patrols. I have a few points here and there, but they earned them back, so nothing's really happened there. But now Torn Spots has passed away. They were found dead near Fleet Clan border, and Paprika is devastated. No new cats have joined the clan. We continue to lose rather than gain, and our cats are getting old. Broken Star is 99 moons old now, and he wonders desperately, will he ever have another queen? He has moved on from Flyfoot, he's let his heart heal, but no other cat has been up to the task. Bubbling Lake is too old to fight for nobility against Quillsnout. There are no other peasants for Leopard Mist to fight to be a knight, and there are no other nobles to set up a trial for Quillsnout. Broken Star is seeing his kingdom fall before it ever started because of other kingdoms out there trying to be built. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give Broken Star till 120 moons. If he doesn't find a mate, for which when we have new cats join the clan, I'll roll to see if they are from a noble family. It's going to be kind of a hard roll because nobility isn't supposed to be common. But if he doesn't find a mate by 120 moons, I'm going to say that we failed the challenge. However, I want to continue the challenge. I really want to succeed here, and I may have to look back at the rules and work with Golden to kind of fix it for this new version to see how we can make this work. I think possibly I didn't put the king and queen on patrol soon enough, and so they weren't having kits to make a royal family. Or they simply weren't compatible, I'm not sure. But he has until 120 moons. Anything can change in the span of 21 moons. So I'm going to keep going. I'll come back if anything interesting happens. I'll keep track and tabs of all of the cats. Well, it only took 1 moon. It has gotten very bad. Sneeze Tree was bitten by a snake and succumbed to the venom. Quillsnout is devastated by this, and so is Clearstrike, feeling as though the clan is truly falling apart now with Quillsnout gone. There are no more nobles. Our nobles are gone. Royalty is considered nobility, so Broken Star himself could assign more nobles, but he's the last one. If anything happens to him, it really is over. Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could die on a training session. Okay, apparently you can die on a training session. I was just sending Broken Star out on a training session in hopes that maybe they would run into somebody. But no, he was walking alone and the dune they were standing on shifts beneath their paws. They look around wildly for safe footing, just as the sand caves in beneath them and the world goes dark. Oh, thank goodness, they're okay. Oh. Broken Star didn't die. Okay, I panicked for no reason. I don't actually know if you can find cats on training. I can't remember if that's happened before. I've brought you back again as Quill Snout has been lost in a trap that was hidden under a sand dune by two legs. This just goes so bad. I have not run into one encounter yet that brought a cat in. Not one. This is getting really bad. Guys, I think this is it. I really do. This is like the worst clan gen run I think I've ever had, genuinely. And this can happen. I mean, as a tip for any of you guys out there, it might be that you play a game and you have this whole extensive plan of how you want things to go, and the game just doesn't go that way. So for y'all out there telling stories on YouTube, just roll with it. Sometimes your story isn't meant to succeed, and that's okay. It just opens the door for a new story, a new royal clan. So now we have lost both Bubbling Lake and Clear Strike. They perished trying to help each other. However, we did get a kitty pet to join named Tamale. Ooh, this could help. Hold on. This will not help. Ooh, okay, interesting. So Tamale has been welcomed in as a peasant. We are literally down to 4 cats now. Broken Star is only 1 moon away from his kingdom being considered a failure. Paprika is here, but we have no med cat anymore. Tamale has joined simply because they were left here and they don't know how to survive without the help of other cats. And Leopard Mist is too young to be a queen to Broken Star and is considered a peasant. There are no knights and there are no nobles. So just for the sake of seeing what will happen on the moon 120 for Broken Star, we're gonna continue, but after that, this kingdom is done. Broken Star had fallen into such a deep grief. Even though he healed from the loss of his queen, Flyfoot, no other female could take the place of his queen. There were no other nobles even to take place, and they never had the opportunity for kits. And so Broken Star's line will die with him. Though it may have gone back many generations, he failed to keep his line going. The remaining cats will disperse on his command. He calls what remains of his clan to a final goodbye ceremony. He says that they would all be better off in stronger kingdoms, and that he would not risk more death to his clan by holding them there, when in his mind there was no reason to go on trying to carry on a name that could not be carried. He's decided to become a loner. Paprika will return to Fleet Clan. Tamale and Leopard Mist will go together. Leopard Mist showing mercy on Tamale. But this is the end of Sun Clan. However, this is not the end of the Royal Blood Challenge. I'm going to look over it and I'm going to ask Golden, who created the challenge, some questions and see if we can't update it a little bit to this version of Clan Gen. And maybe next time we'll have more luck. I don't think it was the challenge's fault for this ending. I genuinely think I just had a really bad run of bad luck. It's just, I kept losing cats. I could not get a new cat. Tamale was the first one, and how many moons? That was easily 20, maybe more than 20 moons. 30 moons, I didn't get a new cat in here until Tamale came in. That's crazy. That's never happened. Usually I get so many cats coming in that I don't know what to do with them all. This was rough. This was a rough playthrough, and that happens sometimes. I'm sorry that this clan died off. There were some many memorable cats. Many memorable cats. I loved Tumblepaw. I was so sad that Tumblepaw passed away. I loved Model Bracken, the strongest peasant. Puddlefawn left us too early. She was such a beautiful cat, and she would have made an amazing queen. But she didn't last long enough to be queen to Broken Star when Flyfoot died. A tragic ending to a kingdom that seemed so bright. So I think what we're going to do instead is we are going to have another clan come in that was nearby. And now that I know how to edit cats, it's possible I could edit maybe one of these cats into our clan so that the clan didn't completely die. Maybe Broken Star himself will come back in another clan in another kingdom, so he can talk about the days of Sun Clan when it was at its strongest, and we can make lore! Alright, y'all, even though it didn't have a very good ending, I still hope you liked this series and this video. If you did, tickle and poke that like button, subscribe to join our family if you haven't already, and jingle the bell to get notified of when more clangen gets posted. Breathe, Cuppy. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week for some more of the Royal Blood Challenge with a different clan. Bye!